Hello everyone, Vangaris here, and welcome back to Subnautica. Getting back into it. We're gonna have some fun today. Let's get rolling, and we'll probably start getting to some deeper parts of the ocean this time around. Let's see, where's my sea moth? There you are, you beautiful little whatever you are. Alright, let's figure out where we want to go, shall we? Alright, we shall head in this direction, since there is an objective. I know where things are in the game, but I would like to kind of run them sort of as the game sort of guides you, sort of until we reach the point where we stop getting pop-ups like this. So let's just keep doing what we're doing, and let's look around.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Alright, pretty sure we gotta go down there. Alright, here we go.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Okay, I think I may have missed where I need to be here. Oh, that is extremely necessary.
30 seconds. Oxygen.
Oh, save me. Alright, so apparently... Is there another hole? Okay. Here we go.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Alright, this is where we want to be. Let me see if I can find another power cell charger, because that would help a lot.
Keen, this is Aurora. Come in. This is Keen. Light pod detached. Okay, planet fall in 30 seconds. The computer has identified a landmass at the attached coordinates. I want you to regroup the crew there. Understood, but they are your responsibility now. Don't let them down. Captain, you need to evacuate. Negative. You'll need the ship in one piece if you're going to contact HQ on the long range. I'm attempting a controlled descent. Captain!
I'm gonna grab all the samples. That's what we need.
30 seconds.
That's what we need.
New blueprint acquired.
Shit. Oh boy. Alright, how we doing inventory-wise? Got a good little bit. Got a couple of samples too. I figured I may as well start grabbing samples as I sort of go around, because
Passing 200 meters.
that'll help us make a cool little biome sort of at the home base when we're ready. And also it'll help us keep track of sort of what we've encountered in the game, and if we need to check things out for the late game stuff.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Aha!
Integrating new PDA data. New blueprint acquired.
Come back here, Reginald. Aha!
30 seconds.
See what loot we got out of this.
Oxygen.
Need to check the inventory. Alright, what do we got out of that? Some deep shrooms. Looks like a couple of things. Alright. Okay, let's drop a couple beacons here. There's a wreckage over there. I need to check that out. Alright, this is going to be Gel and Ruby place. I'll just put Gel and Ruby. Alright, did that save it? Okay, it did. Great. Alright, we don't really need to go down. What else have I been getting? Ah, ion stuff. Nice. Okay, I need to...
Biodiversity in this region is unusually low. Cause unknown.
Probably because of bad things. There are always bad things. Let's see, what's around here? Is this what I think it is?
Passing 200
Oh, sweet. That's what I wanted.
Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Where is... Let's see, prawn parts as well. Moonpool parts is a good wreckage to find. Good wreckage to find. Alright. There's the moonpool.
New blueprint acquired. New blueprint acquired.
Gotta have them office chairs.
New blueprint acquired. 30 seconds.
Alright, let's move over to this other bit. Position this sort of in the middle, that way we can swim around without worrying about too much. Is there a sneaky vent entrance somewhere? Does not look like it. Alright, since I made beacons, this is the perfect place to put stuff. Alright, I need to put wreckage. Let's see, I'll try to keep it simple. Wreck. Need cutter. Alright, so we got that.
Seconds.
Let's see, what are you? Vehicle upgrade console. Sweet! We just got all the things we need for the moon pool.
New blueprint
Guidance is
acquired.
good. Guidance is being very good in this game right now. Alright, so more ion cube stuff. Okay, so that'll take us up to the island, so I should probably check.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Let's see, I'm trying to think of what we should do now. Probably need to go back to base and just unload stuff since we stocked up on things. Let's go do that. Alright. Also having the vehicle upgrade console will help a lot since we, since exploring is sort of paramount depending on what we're doing. Alright. Let's see, if I can do the solar one, that'd be helpful. That would help deal with a lot of stuff. Let's see, requires the modification station. I don't think I have that yet. Alright, so now we have both of those. We should probably just go home, unpack, and then work on building these things. That would probably be the best course of action moving forward. We'll head over there in a moment. I'd like to play the game a little bit more sort of, I guess the best word would be linearly, because this is one of those games where if you know where stuff is, you can technically skip a bunch of things, grab what you need, and then go straight for objectives, but I kind of like the slower pace of waiting for pop-ups to appear and then going to them. It's kind of fun. This is one of those weird things that I didn't think about till just now, is because I played this game in early access so much, I knew where a bunch of things were, so I never actually got to properly experience the game in terms of, like, I never got to properly experience the game in terms of how the game guides you to do things in the game. I sort of already knew where certain things were because of different sort of elements that are kind of available in the game. That's one of those things I didn't really think about when going through different aspects sort of playing the game. So this will be good. This will be good for me to learn things. It'll also be good for figuring out different shit. I forget. Let's see. Yeah, specimens. Here are more little specimens. Probably gotten enough of those eggs for now. Alright, next is flora. Let's see, that's crafted stuff. Let's see, put mushrooms in there. I think the gel sack technically counts as a plant. I'm not sure. See, these are all like the basic resources, yeah. That in there. What's in here? Quartz. Alright, we'll put lithium in here. Let's see. Probably put diamonds in there once we find them. And because rubies are advanced, we'll put you in there. Let's see. Probably throw... Actually, these things are kind of rare, so let's put these in our technology thing for now. Alright, so... Let's see. Okay, that has a bunch of eggs, so let's put a bunch of our samples of different plants over there. Alright, I'm just trying to... Alright, I'm just trying to think of logistically what we should focus on right now. I think one thing we definitely do need to build sort of immediately would be the power cell charger. see, all of our technology stuff was going to be back here, so let's throw that over there. See, I don't have the modification station, which is a bit of a problem, but we'll need to figure that out. Alright, so I just need an advanced wiring kit. Also need dinner. Oh shit. I've never died to those mushrooms before. That's new. Alright, I gotta figure out where I died. Came out of there. Went through there. Went up into this little area. Kind of dicked and doodled around. Is it over here? Yeah, it was over here. Okay, so I can actually. Okay, so those, yeah, they definitely live up to the acid mushroom thing. So definitely living up to their reputation with that. Very rarely do you learn something in death, and I just did, and I feel good about it. That death was worth it. Actually, wait a minute. Okay, I don't need that one. Can I take a sample? That probably counts. All right, that's about all we can hold.
Oxygen.
Alrighty. See. An advanced wiring kit, which I don't see. I don't think about. We might actually have enough to make that now. So let's try to get that out of the way since we're here. Need some silver. No, that's titanium. My bad. There's the silver. We got plenty of it. All right. I believe I need 3 gold. Let's see, I need coral. Where's the coral? Have I picked up any coral? I don't think I have. Alright, computer chip. Yeah, I need 2 table coral. Alright, coral, where are you? Oh, I forget, can you plant coral in this game? I'm not quite sure how it works. And this is one thing, I'm probably going to hoard all the like sort of decorative biotic stuff. I don't know what the right wording would be. Basically, I'm going to hoard all the seeds and stuff until we can build a proper like I want to get the big area. I forget what it's called, but I want to get the big area built, and I want to be able to have that huge area sort of and build several tanks on top of each other, and then I want to essentially just make like a big sort of aquarium base that's sort of separate from the main place. It'll be connected, but it'll be different. I need to find a spot that can actually house it.
Aurora, we're approaching the planet now. We have a landing site for you that's... well, it's better than the alternatives. We've sent you the coordinates. It'll take us a couple of days to align our orbit. We should be able to establish direct contact with you during that time. Then we're coming in to get you. Cross your fingers, the weather holds. Don't leave us waiting. Sunbeam out.
Alright, so we got that countdown going now. We need to be careful here. Alright, more samples. Let's see. I say... those are actual shrooms. Those are the spores. Go keep all your spore samples. Where were the shrooms? There were the shrooms. Okay, you all go in there. I forgot to eat my peeper while it was absolutely fresh. Alright, I need to... alright, bring that. Let me grab a fish. Who wants to be dinner? You do! This is one thing, it's like now that I'm on a time crunch, I kind of want to like hurry up. This is one good thing though, is if we go to the island we can get a real sort of like real foods. Like a consistent food supply, so that way we don't have to eat fish all the time. Alright, let's see. What is the what is the structural integrity of this place? I'm just gonna swap batteries between these until we get what we need. Let's see, can I put this somewhere? I picked up a few lithium. You know, let me take... I wish you could take apart individual things rather than having to deconstruct different things that are randomly attached to it. It's like, why can't we just have it work differently? Did that do anything? Alright. Alright, I need to go in there and... I might deconstruct those 2 little sections, because we're not really going to need them just yet. Also, the ladder's kind of awkward when it's in the way. Oh. That was weird. It's like everything above water was not affecting the portion of the base below water. That's a weird mechanic. Probably unintentional, but it's one of those things that's just like, why? Anyway. Alright, what I'm thinking here is we build... I cannot build a tube. Why cannot I tube? Can I pick all this up? Nope. Alright, Alright, let's just put this here since we're probably not moving this main spot right now. I don't know why I can't put something there, but okay. Alright. Oh, you go in there. Alright, let's build a... Yeah, so right now the idea is to kind of build, like I wanted to build, actually that's probably going to get in the way. Let's build this over here. Build a tube. Our hull strength is rather low. Alright, I think we might extend these tubes out a little bit. Alright, so what we'll plan to do... Where's the plating? There's the plating. Okay, I'm gonna put plating on both... Okay, I can only do one side. That's strange. Alright. Alright, let's... In that case, if I can only do one side, may as well have one side be the pretty view side, and the other side just be... shielded. Alright. Let's see. How much lithium did we pick up? 3! That works well with what we're doing. Wonderful. Okay, so I need 9 total. Alright, and I can do this from inside, which is wonderful. Reinforce that shit. Oh, that is a big boost. Actually, wait, now I forget. Can I actually put windows on the other side? Okay, I can from the inside. That's weird. Actually, now that I think about it, this would be better off if I just build the, instead of making these tubes and then putting in the specific sort of structure itself of these sort of types of locations. What I should do... Oh, yeah, need to remove that. Alright, you go away. Get back in my belly. Alright, let's try this again. Once more, but with feeling. Gonna have fun with this. Alright, then we build one of these. Alright, then we put on the integrity thingy. For some reason that one part gives us 1 billion points, which is fantastic. Okay, we can do both sides from out here for some reason. Don't know why. And then we're gonna do this again. Alright, and then this is enough room where we can build an X compartment and then build different structures depending on what we need. Alright, so right now, got a scanner room. Okay, right now I'm thinking maybe I put the scanner room on this sort of, yeah, oriented that kind of way. Then we'll put the moon pool over here. Put it like that. Alright, and then... Actually, wait, no. Let's put the moon pool over here. Let's see. Let's see, will that work? Is that lined up properly? Is that line? That is not lined up. I'm throwing these down willy-nilly. Why not have fun with it? More atmosphere. Alright, we'll put it like that. That'll work. Alright. Now I think about it, I kind of want to throw those glass ones more around more. They're fun to look at, for lack of a better term. Alright, let's put these down. Alright, then we'll connect... Oh, is that too close? That might be too close. Oh. See, here's the thing. If we end up building, like... Because my idea was have scanner room off in this direction, have the wound pool in this direction, and then once we have all our samples, we can build our big structure right here. Because this is going to be multi-layered, or multi-storied. The other ones are just going to be the one-and-done sort of situation. But I guess if I can't... Yeah, I guess that clips into the ground if I do it the other way. Oh well. This is going to be the nerd room anyway. Alright, I need glass. I need things. Lots of things. Let's see. Probably gonna have to make more batteries here in a minute.
Seconds.
I'm thinking at 10 minutes, maybe we try to head towards the rendezvous point. Or not the rendezvous point, the landing site. Just because it'll take us a minute to get over there. And I also want to bear witness to the awesome might of alien tech. Pay no attention to me. I'm just a scientist. Oh wow, that didn't do anything. I just destroyed wildlife. No. No. It's kind of weird how some samples are, like, the sample size is way bigger than others. I wonder if they actually tried to keep that diegetic, or if it's just kind of a random thing where they thought, we'll make these ones bigger than other ones. Do we have a reason? No. Not really.
Passing 100 meters.
Alright, this leads...
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Alright, I need to put a beacon down here. Nope, no, put it down. There we go. Mag area. There we go. I like how this whole adventure was basically for quartz, for like glass, and then I just spent a lot of time picking up other random shit. That's fun. I really need to find the battery charger. I always forget where that is, and that slows down the entire run because I have to keep making batteries instead of charging them. Like a sane person, you know, you would want to, you know, have batteries that work. So, is there anything we can throw down into these? It's in our inventory right now. Hey, there's a couple. Oh, I can actually pick all that stuff up. See, I need more table coral.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's see if we can have enough. No, we're not. I should take a good bit and just farm a ton of resources.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Another mag area I should mark. don't know why I hold on to the empty batteries until there's no point. I don't have a way to charge them. Just goofing around. Just being a big old goof. There we go. Nice. Get that set up. And I need gold. Okay, I need gold. Do I have what I need? Yeah, I do.
After weeks without human contact, it is normal to experience psychological discomfort. Research indicates symptoms may be partly alleviated by adopting a pet or anthropomorphizing an inanimate object.
Alright, we might be dealing with that soon, given what we need from the Aurora. Starting to wonder when the game actually directs you to the Aurora, because I can't remember off the top of my head, like, when you are supposed to go there. I know the radiation sort of becomes overwhelming, where you have to deal with it at one point. Okay, let me see. Clean my menu up a little bit. Alright, need one more thermal plant thing. Okay, that's something we need. So let's work on that. It's kind of funny how the lighting changes when you get into the vicinity of the aurora. It's an odd kind of thing to have happen. Let's see. Ah, that'll be useful when we dispose of nuclear stuff, which will probably be never.
New blueprint acquired.
It never hurts to have a nuclear tier trash can. Alright, let's head back. Actually, what am I doing? I should be saving my battery life. I can charge the Seamoth at this point. I should be using the Seamoth until I find the battery charger.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright. Oh, see, that's nice. See the ocean. A nice view. We're going to put a lot more of the decorative things up once we have some extra sort of things set up here. Nice. I should come to think about it. I should probably take that power cell charging thing and just have it in there, just for ease of access, because I don't really need to charge stuff in here when I'm probably going to park the thing in there. So many things. So many things. Alright. Solar charger would be nice. You know, that's probably the highest priority, so let's work on the solar charger. Alright, so I need to get stuff together for that. And that, pretty much. See, which one of these did I put coral in? I don't think... Yeah, I didn't put coral in any of these. I need to hurry up and do this. Right. The Sunbeam is about to land. Alright, I need gold. I think we got barely enough. Alright, let's go make this bad boy. That'll help. 'Cause one of my biggest problems with power consumption is recharging the vehicles. And the prawn doesn't get the... can't get the thermal thing until, like, late game. Which I always found kind of strange, how you get that upgrade, like, so late in the game, but you unlock it, like, really early. It's one of those, like, guidance things that's just really odd. Alright, let's upgrade our little booger here. I forget, where does that... Let's see. There we go. Alright, now we can put some supplies in it for when we go outside. This is why I hold on to all these parts. Because they are helpful when dealing with being out and about on your own for extended periods of time. Alright, let's drop off our loot and then head to the Sunbeam landing rendezvous. Actually, I will need that. Actually, I can't make that yet, can I? Yeah, I can make that, okay. Let's see if I can grab enough to make that real quick. Where's the quartz when you need it? There it is. Alright, we got about 5 minutes. We gotta hurry this up. It's gonna take us about 3 minutes to get over to the landing thing, I think. Nice. Alright, let's head over. First things first, let's not crash into our thingy. This is one thing, actually. This landing site... It's nighttime right now, so, like, is the game going to... Like, will daytime tick over when this ship comes? Because I can't remember if this is scripted to happen at a certain point of time, or if you get the message at a certain point of time, and then once you get the message, that starts the timer. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what's on the timer... You know, like if the timer starts as soon as the message comes in, or if the timer starts as soon as you interact with the message. You know. Gotta be wary of the big boys in the deep. They can and will ruin our day.
Detecting massive energy signature in the region. Cannot identify it.
Well, we'll take a look at it anyway. I know one thing's for sure. I need new batteries. That's one thing that I need. Bulbo tree! Blessed Bulbo tree. Samples are edible. It's fantastic. Alright, let me throw this into the vehicular here. I forgot to make an extra beacon, but I'll just drop this beacon here. Alright. Alright, that'll work. While we're waiting, let's get some of our beacons cleaned up here. Let's make those like a light orange. Alright. Now we pretty much just wait. No.
Survivor, we see you. Man, I don't know how you held out down there. We broke an atmosphere, and we're descending towards the landing site. Is that a building down there? What do you mean you can't identify it? Hold on. No turning back now. Positions, everyone. Touching down in 10, 9, 8. It's coming from the building? Change course. Set thrusters to full.
Rest in peace, Sunbeam. We appreciate you trying. Now that's done. Let's look around this area a little bit. There are things to do and things to grab. Alright, this is one of those things where I would explore if I had more batteries, but I don't right now. So we're going to be here just kind of dealing with what's around us as best we can. I have to be very careful of my battery life here. It's time for... I was going to say diamonds, but lithium is also good. Ah, phase gate. Yeah, I forget. Oh, you can interact with this immediately. Oh, okay. We should probably go back to base, grab the ion cube, and then activate this thing. That would be a smart thing to do. I should probably look up exactly when you get the schematics for the big room. Come back. Yay, you came back. Made my night. Alright, let's do some of the stuff we can do here already, then we'll sort of go back, grab the ion cube, maybe bring a extra battery or two, then we will come back.
Scans indicate this structure is composed of a metal alloy with unprecedented integrity. No match is found in database. Performing structural analysis. Unknown language. Attempting translation.
Never mind on going back. We have a cube.
Analysis of the patterns on the walls cannot ascertain whether their purpose is aesthetic or functional. Further data required. Unknown language. Attempting translation. Your best probability of interfacing with this facility is achieved by accessing the control room in the lower section.
You know, one thing, I've never actually tried coming down here in a vehicle before I unlock the top. I wonder if that area is blocked off by a force field or not. That would be kind of cool. It would be a nice consistency as well. Let's see, I'm pretty sure... Let's see, yeah, that's a return gate. Or... That's the exit gate, that's not a... start gate. More keys! Blessed keys.
Scans indicate the facility's control room lies beyond this doorway.
Alright, now, as far as I remember, I think the warpers activate upon interacting with this device. Which, they aren't too bad of a problem, but they are a problem still. I guess for the sake of, progression, I guess we'll, do it anyway.
The control panel is broadcasting a message. Translation reads, "Warning, infected individuals may not disable the weapon. This planet is under quarantine."
Quarantine. Gotta figure out how to lift the
Translated
quarantine.
broadcast. Downloading summary to databank.
Alright. This is one we'll actually have to pay attention to. Alright, one of those is in a cave system. Let's see. Alright, so that's the one that's at the Lost River. Thermal power facilities way down there. That's the last one, I think. Alright, so what I think we do now is I think we go activate that portal that's like in the island bit. And then I'm trying to remember where that goes, because I don't remember exactly where that particular portal goes. But we'll activate that, see where it goes. And if it spits us out at the island, at the other island on the map, then I think we'll just do the stuff at that island that we were going to do at some point anyway. My problem is I don't remember exactly if that's true or not, if that is the correct portal sort of end point. So I guess we'll have to figure out where it actually goes otherwise. See, because I'm trying to think of what's left to do sort of on the, like, around the surface areas. Because the game is kind of split up into two halves when you really break it down. It's like, and this isn't to say that the content is broken up evenly between these two halves, but you sort of have the surface level chunks where you have to deal with the gun, where you have to deal with the Aurora, where you have to set up camp, where you have to find a bunch of schematics to be able to find resources to go deeper. And then you have the actual part of going deeper, where you start getting into like the cave systems that leads you deeper and deeper and deeper until you get to the sort of mainline areas that you need to go for like sort of like end game stuff. So we'll see how this goes as we go through it. Now let's see where this goes. Ah, see, it does take us over here. Sweet. Now, the thing I always remember about this is that I can never remember how to get back into this room. Ever. I always end up finding one of the holes over here and then jumping out of it. So let's be smart and find the cave entrance. Okay, this is the cave entrance. It's sort of facing the butt of the Aurora. Okay. That's good to know. Now, we do all the stuff over here.
Multiple energy signatures on the island's surface.
Alright. I'm unsure why we picked up that many seeds of this. I only need the one. Alright, let's go look at this rendezvous point. The deep, deep blue.
We have to board the Aurora, repair the long-range comms, make contact with the other survivors. We can't be the only two that made it.
Those are not the orders the captain gave me, and they are not the orders I'm giving you.
This isn't chain of command, it's survival.
My obligations as acting commander don't turn on their convenience. Get out of the water.
If I get into trouble, I'll send you my coordinates.
I can't let you go alone.
Then come with me.
You don't leave me much choice.
Received emergency transmission from Second Officer Keen, 2 hours after last activity.
Rendezvous was a failure. Intercepted a transmission from Altera HQ. Seems they sent a data package to the Aurora. We were intercepted by a Leviathan-class Predator before we could reach the ship. Consider the CTO and I lost at sea. Be safe. Keen. Out.
I mean, it's very fitting in a way that the other character's adventurousness got them killed. Interesting. It's interesting when you look at it that way. Alright, I always forget if there's stuff all over the island or if it's just sort of the main three sort of pockets where you got the two mountains, then you have the bit in the middle. It's one of those weird things where when you play the crap out of a game, like I have with this game, it's like you start to wonder if the content that you do regularly is truly sort of it, or if you've like missed something and you just haven't noticed because you either play past it in a way or you have just ignored it because you don't like need it on your run, you know. It's one of those weird things upon replaying games over and over that I think is sort of interesting. Is, you know, a lot of games have things that you can learn, you know, like content outside of the mainline stuff needed to finish a game, I think is a sort of a mark that can be good for some games and can be a mark against a game in different ways. It's kind of like it's a very sort of contextual thing. You know, like for example, if you've got a game like let's just say Minecraft for an example, right? Minecraft is extremely sort of creative, but very sort of directionless. You know what I mean? It's a very sort of it's probably the best example of a game that is really fun to play if you just want to, you know, mess around with the resources and mechanics in the game, right? It's one of those things that there's no real plot to it. The only real progression that happens in the game is you upgrade from the different tiers of resources, you know, like wood, stone, iron, and so forth. And then you just do the stuff for the Ender Dragon, and that's pretty much it. There's not much else outside of those things, you know, in terms of like actual meaningful points of progression. No, but a game like this mixes elements of that sort of freedom to sort of build what you want, but it also has a narrative. It also has something that is driving you to go to certain locations, to check out certain areas, and to just involve yourself in the game in different ways. And that's one of the things. That's one of the reasons why I like this game over things like Minecraft, is because this game has an actual drive that pushes you to do things, and it also has something beyond just craft everything on the planet. You know, it's one of those things that I think. I think this game does the open world sort of. I think this game is a smaller but tighter version of Minecraft, pretty much. You know, I think Minecraft is a thing where, don't get me wrong, I don't hate Minecraft. I think Minecraft is a really good game, and it's really fun to play. But there is sort of a point where you've kind of created all you've wanted to create, and then you get bored with the mechanics in the game. Because that's why I stopped playing. Is I was just tired of, you know, playing the game.
What is that thing?
I don't know. I found it outside in the sand.
Ah, stasis rifle.
None I've ever seen.
It's not even scratched. Don't fool around with it. It might be worth something.
Stand down, Chief. If it were gonna crumble to dust, it would have done so when I picked it up.
It's glowing.
Ah, now we have the large room.
People to come to this planet.
People. Maybe. Could be aliens. Could be the damn sea monsters for all we know. One thing for sure, we ain't gonna find out by staying here.
Go away.
New blueprint acquired.
I have a knife. Die. I'm doing the stabby shit.
New blueprint acquired. Integrating new.
Son, I said wait for the storm to pass. Your life's more valuable to me than a plant patch.
You stopped being in charge when the ship you were captaining sunk.
I'll stop being in charge when you take charge of yourself.
Say, Chief. Chief,
What?
do you know how to drain those grow beds of 40 tons of stormwater? Or how to conjure food from...
I know how to prioritize.
I'm just saying, if that's so, what's your boy's life worth to you today? If tomorrow you're gonna be so hungry you start wondering what he tastes like, let him go deal with the plants.
Son, go deal with the plants.
Bard, Torgo has disembarked the habitat.
Interfere with my family again, and when rescue arrives, I will leave you here. Do you understand me?
New blueprint
No rescue coming,
acquired.
Chief. Not in time. No staying here neither. This rain keeps falling, sooner or later this place will be buried. Only choice we got is whether to get buried with it.
Chief's log.
So much
5
lower.
weeks since the crash. The only other survivors are my son, Bart, and Maida, the cut-price mercenary I commissioned for the journey. After days drifting in the life pod, rain hammering on the roof, the weather cleared and we washed up here. I had Maida salvage the Degazi wreck, set Bart to finding us a stable source of food. His education is paying off sooner than I'd anticipated. Our only problem is Maida. She says the weather's going to turn. I say she's finding excuses to risk our lives. I imagine she's not gonna weaken her life without a physical altercation, and she's itching for a fight. In every judgment she makes, things go from bad to worse. If she had my experience, she'd have more faith. Humans have spent millennia specializing in how to shackle nature to our will. This planet won't cause us any new problems. My one task now is to keep us alive, as comfortably as possible, until the insurance company arranges rescue. In this part of space, that could be months, or even years.
Alright, so to get back to a rant I was doing a little bit earlier, kind of comparing this game to Minecraft in terms of the openness of it, is one thing I've found is when you make a game too open, it becomes a little bit directionless. And that's my biggest problem with Minecraft upon replaying it. You know, because there comes a point where you kind of build all you want to build, and by the end of it, you're kind of like, you're kind of bored, right? And it's one of those things that's a very subjective thing, but at the same time, it's so subjective to the point that people will drop off the game after playing it for different amounts of time, right? And this is one thing, I have no problem with Minecraft being the way it sort of is, right? I just think that it is lacking in terms of like story stuff. Now granted, I've not played the game in a very long time, so I'm probably missing context for some of the story mode stuff that's come out later. I have heard about that. You know, I've heard about different things sort of all over the place in terms of different sort of ways that they have changed and added things. You know, it's a game that continuously changes over time, right? So it's one of those weird sort of things where it's like new every time I pick it up. But you know, now that I think about it, I probably should re-download it and play it for the channel. Just have, you know, I like throwing up sort of the chill gameplay stuff in between these sort of not proper, but these sort of like more focused, commentary-driven sort of playthroughs. So maybe I should add some Minecraft to the mix. Got a bunch of different things I'm mixing in, so maybe I should add Minecraft. I do enjoy playing it, and I could just listen to stuff while I play it. It's one of those games that you can just play in silence while you're listening to something else.
This is the first time I've seen sunlight in months. After all that time in the deep, I'd been dreaming of it. Now that I'm back here, I'm finding it hard to enjoy alone. Father was right. We should never have left this place. We shouldn't have gone so deep. They do not want us down there. Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. The visions are getting worse. Marguerite and Father are now part of the ecosystem of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.
Yeah, coming back to the rant. I keep getting distracted by other stuff. But coming back to part of the reason why I love Subnautica is I think it's a really, really great blend of different elements, right? Like I think it's a great blend of crafting, progression, sort of mystery with the narrative, right? And world building and atmosphere. I think it's a really good blend of all of those things. Where it's got a good blend of different sort of elements that a lot of crafting games use a lot, right? Let's see. Oh. See, here's the problem. I can't scan some of these. Because I got too much junk in my inventory. Oh, there's just so much. There's just so much stuff. I'm putting all the empty batteries in my pocket. I want the knowledge. Give me the knowledge.
New blueprint acquired.
This island is a godsend. Look out of the window. No predators. Fresh food.
No building materials, nothing left of the ship, and your kid says we're gonna starve without more grow beds. Speak up, kid.
It's true, Father. The natural growth rates are too slow to keep supporting us.
All I'm saying is ocean's got us surrounded. No use hiding. Sooner or later, we'll get our feet wet.
The rest of your life may have been a fight, Maida, but I've made my decision. You want to forfeit your emergency pay to take a swim? Go ahead.
Believe me, I'm thinking on it.
Alright, well, back to my rant once again. I keep getting distracted. But I think this game does a really good job of setting the atmosphere of being in an aquatic land that can be wholesome, while at the same time terrifying, And I think that's a great strength of the game, is that it's one of those games that rides a very fine line between different things, right? Like you have the cute and cuddly with some of the fish in the game, you know, especially in the early areas, right? Then you get the sort of reveals with like bigger predators, like the stalker and the sand shark, right? And then you get the reapers, which are like the largest, sort of most common, big, scary threat. You know, because they're the big old fish, right? And they want to eat you. They want to eat you dead. So it's one of those things that creates an interesting dynamic between people playing the game, right? Because you can play this game without progressing for a long time, right? If you just want to make stuff, right? It's one of those things that I think adds to the game in different ways, where people can just enjoy playing the game as opposed to experiencing stuff in the game, right? Where the mechanics themselves are interesting, but you also have like elements of you know, the cuteness of it or the horror of it, for lack of a better phrase, or the tension, I guess probably is a better phrase. But so you've got that working in its favor. You've got the really in-depth world building of all the different fish and the wildlife and the flora, right? Like it's a very good mix of different elements that lead you to experiencing the game as if you truly have been just dropped into a world that has a ton of different things for you to research for both mechanical purposes and for just knowledge, right? Of just learning how the ecosystem of this planet works, right? And it's a really cool environment to sort of play around in, with all the different elements of sort of being underwater, right? So, you know, it's one of those things where mechanics help the atmosphere in that, you know, since you're underwater, there's a very three-dimensional aspect to traversal. There's a very multifaceted aspect to exploration, to construction, to dealing with predators that can come from multiple angles. You know, it's a very interesting game overall, because of all these different elements that intertwine together to make the game what it is. And I think that is a massive strength of the game, is that there is just so much here that blends really well with other elements in the game as a whole. And I think it is one of those things that helps to boost this game to sort of its status, right? And it also helps that this game was sort of run by people that really enjoyed making it. You know, it had a huge sort of community sort of output into, or community input into how it was made. You have a lot of elements of the early access sort of done right with this type of game. You know, it's that thing where there's just so much here that is well done in a very focused way that leads the game to be entertaining across multiple playthroughs. You know, and that is one of the big things that I think does make this game really really interesting, you know, on that front. I could have sworn I picked up a seed from I could have sworn I picked up like one of those tree things that like gives a bunch of like water. Could have sworn I did that. Guess I didn't. Alright, let's make a beacon. Then where am I putting lithium? Putting it over here. So that's quartz. Put the lithium in there. I'm gonna put this corral up. But yeah, it's just one of those things where I think this game does a really good job with this game. I think is a great example of a game that was given the love, care, and attention that you'd want out of a game, right? It was very driven by community feedback, you know, so it's very sort of player experience focused. That's a really strange way to phrase it, but it's got a good reception by fans because the developers listen to the fans, and that definitely has helped in constructing different things that aid in like developing a game. You know, having player feedback is great, especially when it's real player feedback, not just, you know, QA testers, you know, who can sometimes be not listened to and stuff like that. Like, that's the one thing where early access, I think, really comes in handy, because you get that, because we're gonna make all these, why not? But it's a thing where the game being driven by the community helps the community make the game better, and it helps to understand the game more. You know, and the more you understand the game, the better it should be, right? Like, if the more you understand a game, the worse the game becomes. You've got a game that has, you know, very depreciating sort of value as it goes on, right? Unless you just enjoy the jank, right? That's a whole separate thing. You know, but this game was driven by the community and the developers listening to feedback, and then you have the different elements of, you know, how this game was sort of constructed outside of the typical sort of way games are built, you know, and that whole sort of open experience sort of led to this game being given the reputation which it has, which I think is a very positive one, because the developers cared, you know, they listened. And because of them listening, you know, people, you know, enjoyed the game. They respect the developers, and the developers just get better at what they do because they're paying attention. You know, they want us to care more, so they're paying attention to our complaints and praises. This is one reason why I was kind of let down by Below Zero, because there's a lot of stuff in Below Zero that I had problems with. I feel like Subnautica itself was sort of lightning in a bottle in a way, and Below Zero felt like a big step back in terms of different dealing with different elements of the game itself. Alright, so that'll help with that. See, we should use this actually, but I'm gonna finish my rant while I grab some fish. But so the long and the short of it is, this game knows what it is and executes that perfectly, and you can't really ask any more of a game other than that, right? A lot of games try to make a game bigger than their boots, and they end up making a game that drags, or a game that ends up repeating a lot of the same stuff over and over and over.
Playing partially translated broadcast.
9 new biological subjects designated. Mode. Hunting. Analyzing. Sharing subject locations with other agents.
Yes. Yes. Go ahead and grab all this coral. Wow. That's a lot of coral. I thought these things broke eventually. Maybe it just has really, really high HP. Oh, I forget. Doesn't salt go with these?
Seek fluid intake immediately. Vital signs stabilizing.
Alright. Feeling better every day. Alright, now I'm trying to think about what we should do. Because, well, first things first, we need to go back and get our, see, we can build the large room now. Oh man, large room with the glass dome. Ironically, that's cheaper. Technically. So let's build the large room with the glass dome. See how that does. Now, I forget if you can attach the large room dome to another large room with like a dome and it creates some weird like multi-layered fish like look viewing experience for like the fish outside. I don't know. But either way, we need to go looking for stuff. But first, we need to go back and get our wonderful, wonderful sea moth, which is way over there. It's so far away. But yeah, I kind of want to spend the next sort of chunk of this video just going through and upgrading stuff. Because once we get sort of things built at sort of this stage of the game, then we can focus on other things to do. Ah, here we are. I was about to say, like, I was pretty sure there's a wreckage in here. Let's see. Wreck. Need cutter. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Actually, yeah, I forgot. I put a sample in the side of this thing, didn't I? I think about it. Yeah, I put the sample in there. Yeah. Alright, I don't have any other power source available at this point. Alright, so... what the... go away. Alright, now we just head back and we'll see what we can do, really. Because at this point, it's just work on upgrades, which will take a while. Now that I think about it, I probably should check out one of the magnetite areas. Because we should be able to go deep enough to go through those areas and sort of progress through them at this point. So we should definitely go down there and check some stuff out. Who knows, we might find some batteries and stuff while we're down there. Alright, so this is right next to the structure. That's good. That's good. Alright, let's head down here. See what we can find.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly
Oh yeah, I keep
decreased.
forgetting I need batteries to do shit.
The condition.
Son, there is always a pecking order. And in our world, money makes a hierarchy. I pay Maida a fraction of what I pay you, and you a fraction of what I pay me.
If money makes the hierarchy, why is Marguerite making the decisions?
We need her. We let her think what she likes, so long as she does what she's told.
What if she doesn't?
For enough money, she will. People always do.
Integrating new PDA data. Remember that materials you gather are the property of the Alterra Corporation. You will be liable to reimburse the full market price. Your current bill stands at 3 million credits.
I thought it might get claustrophobic living underwater. Father feels it is. He'd tell me it was childish, but I stare out of the window and sometimes I think how lucky I am to see this world up close. Back on the island, I wouldn't have believed the creatures that live down here. The fish, they glow. There's one that's 90% eyeball.
Acquired.
Snakes twice the length of a habitat compartment. Certainly, it's not
30
all friendly.
seconds.
Most of the plant life is toxic. Learned that the hard way. But I've managed to coax some marble melons into growing indoors. And when they don't cover our dietary needs, well, we eat the fish themselves. It's a bit gross, but there's nothing they wouldn't do. I've been attempting to document my findings. Father approves. He says understanding is power. That the more we know about this planet, the more we can use it to our advantage. I'm just doing it because it's fun. It's not easy without proper equipment and network access, but the old-fashioned way, observing, taking notes, testing theories, shows me the world in a way a spectroscopic analysis never could. Lately I've been watching the crab snakes. They ambush their prey as it tries to feed on the mushrooms they hide in. What they don't eat settles on the seabed, which fertilizes the mushrooms, which feeds the herbivores, and so the chain continues. Co-evolution gives me the fuzzies.
Seconds. Oxygen. Signal location uploaded to PDA.
You know what Maida told me today? She wants to build a habitat 500 meters below sea level, more than a kilometer northeast of here. And she needs Bart and I to do it. She's got it into her head that she can save us if she just acts recklessly enough. The arm holds Star Wars to Neptune, Plasteel to the Federation.
Acquired.
This family operates 9 different mining colonies across the Ariadne Arm. Maida thinks she's better suited to lead. Her contract still says otherwise. But I just cannot damn well tell whether it's the stupidest idea I ever heard, or my only hope. I turned 80 years old last week. I thought I had another 80 in me, but marooned on this planet, there's no swapping out of my liver when the old one fails. Here, I'm mortal. And Maida is useful. So, it's my responsibility to make a decision. Return to the island and hope whatever knocked the Degasi out of the sky won't do the same to the rescue ship. Or take us deeper in search of answers. And all the while be hoping old age gets me before the sea monsters do. I'll give Maida just one thing. She was right about these caves. There's enough lithium there to fabricate 100 tons of plasteel. Enough for a damn fleet of Cyclops submarines. There was nothing anyone could have done to avoid crashing here. But I was right to order the detour. If we get off this planet, they'll be talking about the Torgal share price on the other side of the Federation.
Integrating new...
We're already 200 meters below sea level. You want to go deeper?
Look around us, Chief. Water leaking through the hull, water outside the hatch. We're drowning real slow. If rescue arrives, whatever shot us down, it's gonna do it again and again until it's shut off. You see an off switch around here, Chief?
Why would it any more likely be half a kilometer down?
Your kid found something on the scanner. There's something down there. Something that shouldn't be.
You're mad.
I'm going all the same, and I've an idea you two are gonna follow. But if you do, be mindful. Your authority stopped at sea level.
It's one of those weird things I'm beginning to notice as I go through this narrative, sort of again, is that there's a lot of sort of spunky females trying to go and like go places, you know, to like, you know, to try to be. It's like they try to be proactive but end up getting other people killed.
But I didn't have enough enamel glass, so I started looking for a natural substrate that would strengthen the glass we have. And those stalker teeth we've been finding fit the bill. Only, well, we needed more. That's when Marguerite got interested. She actually listened to me.
Welcome
More than
aboard,
I can say
Captain.
for father. And I worked up the courage to talk about my more tentative theories. When I told her they were attracted to metal deposits, that their teeth get dislodged when they pick them up, her eyes narrowed and she dashed out of the room. 3 hours later, she came back, her pack loaded down with stalker teeth. I asked her about it. She shrugged and said my theories were good. Said she had the meeting out of the palm of her hand. I think she meant it literally. She is incredible. She went out to the kelp forest armed with just a heat blade and went fin to fin with a pack of stalkers. On the one hand, that is the coolest thing I have ever heard. On the other, well, I hope the stalkers didn't come off worse than Marguerite did. She had a huge gash on her forearm. I don't think things went as smoothly as she made out. And what's the point in surviving here if we have to kill everything that makes it so wonderful? I wish I knew more about these animals, but Father won't let me leave the habitat. Maybe with all this glass, we could build a containment unit and get up close to them.
Let's get as much as we can down here. Because magnetite's one of those weird resources that only pops up in like 3 areas. So grabbing it here is probably wise.
30 seconds.
Would have been good if I was paying attention to my inventory.
Oxygen.
Alright, how much do we get? A lot. That's good. That's very good. Alright, I don't need to be holding that. Alright, let's look around a little bit more. Let's see what else we can see around here. Let's see. Okay, the wreckage is right there. So another way out is over there. Look at them all, just waiting for the taken. Waiting for the taken.
Seek fluid intake.
I have that water machine, that'll actually help a lot. Being able to passively create water will be great. I wish there was a mechanic to generate those little, whatchamacallits. I wish they had the, like, something where maybe you, like, take microorganisms out of the water or something, and it combines millions of them to form the little nutrient blocks in the game. Like that would be a cool way to sort of create food in a similar way to how you created water. And I mean, the game has like the tech to make stuff, right? So I mean, in theory, it could work. I mean, this is probably me just talking out of my ass, but I mean, I still think it would be pretty cool, all things considered. Also be cool to make the nutrient blocks, because you cannot craft them as far as I can tell, based on everything I've seen. You cannot craft them at all. You know, which is a shame, because they're really useful. Because all the other food spoils. Alright, I'm just gonna leave you out here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
High priority automated message from Aurora Live pod 13 coordinates attached. Live pod is carrying high priority passenger.
Yoki Kasa. I said Kasa. Why do I have to record this anyway?
Send immediate burial detail.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Let's see here.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Oh, is that an add-on? Okay, that's an add-on to the room, it looks like, yeah. Okay, so we don't need to be tracking that. We need to be tracking the actual dome itself. Actually, I'll still want to build it, just because why not? Alright, so now we gotta think about this. I need to put that water thing somewhere, because it is incredibly helpful. First, I need to deal with my inventory. I keep wanting to pick up a billion other things.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Oh man, we're gonna need to grab so much to make some of this stuff. Let's see. Bulkhead would be helpful. Just for structural integrity's sake. Titanium, silicon, rubber. I have pretty much all that. Alright, so that helps a good bit. Alright, let's do this on the opposite. Let's just throw these everywhere, just for the sake of structurally fixing this shit. Actually, hold on a second. Is that facing the right way? Apparently I can't turn it around. Oh well. They're using up all of them. Wow, I actually can't do that here. Dang. Yeah, see, my biggest worry is putting down this large room. And, like, not being able to, like, handle it structurally, and so the entire place collapses. That's a genuine fear. Alright, let's see. Proposed Dagazi habitat. High priority passengers remains. May as well throw down another one, just for security's sake. They also make the base look more sort of aquatic when you got all these different security measures everywhere. Alright, so how do we do this? How are we thinking about doing this? Let's go to that high priority passenger remains, just because
Welcome aboard.
probably lead us to something useful.
Calorie intake recommended.
Aha! Forgot that there was a ruin over here. This will give us a lot of stuff to loot.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I'm grabbing all these fragments to kind of clean up the ocean floor whenever we're searching for stuff. That way we're sure we're not, you know, wasting time on stuff. Like double checking to make sure it's actually something we can use.
Vital signs stabilizing. Integrating new PDA data. New blueprint acquired. New blueprint acquired.
Oh, hey. This is kind of a bad time.
What are you?
Aha, here we go. Saving grace. Saving grace. Please tell me there's another piece of it somewhere in here. Nice.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh, double nice.
New blueprint acquired. 30 seconds.
Right. That was a good little run in there. I think we got everything we needed. Let's see. Let's see if any of these boxes have batteries in them.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Nope, it's just water. You giving me water? In the ocean. Alright, since we picked up all that stuff and we got the battery charger, we should head back and set all that up. Because that's more important than going to see a dead guy.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Actually, wait a minute. Okay, we need to add that. Okay, can't pin anymore. Gotta prioritize. Alright, I'm trying to think of... Yeah, it just takes one of those and 2 lithium, so we might actually be able to make the large room at this point. Am I stupid? Where'd my diamonds go? Could have sworn I had diamonds on my person. Oh yeah, it's just... Oh, was I putting them all in here? Oh yeah, I was screwing that up. We gotta fix that. Wait a minute. Now I'm just ultra confusing myself. Okay, this should all be titanium. Alright, this should be where all this other shit goes. Okay. I've just been sitting here like, am I going insane? The answer is somewhat yes. Actually, we can keep that out. We're probably going to craft something with it anyway. Alright, you go in there. Nice. Wow, that only cost 4. I was just worrying about nothing. Alright. See, we don't need that. I do want the glass dome, though. We have so much we need to do. So much we need to do. This is going to be our food corner where we make a bunch of different foods. Alright, I think we might dedicate one piece to each sort of thing. Alright, I need to go around and find more stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot my inventory is about full anyway. You need to keep track of your inventory whenever you're playing crafty games. It's very easy to lose track of how much crap you've actually gotten. Alright, let's make this laser cutter. That'll help a lot. At least for a little bit. Nice. We can hopefully use up all these sort of pre-used batteries. Which is a funny thing about the game, that you can use sort of batteries that are empty to craft tools with not empty parts. Let's see, I need aerogel for that water crafting thingy. Let me see.
Welcome aboard, Captain. This is an automated distress signal from Life Pod 12. Coordinates attached. Warning, Life Pod has sunk beyond safe diving distance. Do not attempt retrieval without submersible support.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Nice, now we can get all these rotten foods out of our inventory. Alright, we got so much. The more I think about it, the more I wonder if I should have like different layers to these rooms, you know, just make like each room be like a giant biome sort of thing. Like this is where all the outdoor growy things are. This is where all the like lower level fish are. This is where all some of the bigger fish are. You know, do something like that. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. All right, we still need to get a lot of resources actually. I really need copper. I think I really need right now. Yeah, it should not be full of magnetite, but here we are. Alright, this battery pack's more important than anything. Let's see. I think I might get rid of this little area for technology. I've got enough room here, and since I'm not building this direction, I can put stuff wherever. I do want to build that. I know it'll be expensive, but it'll be cool.
This is Altera HQ. This may be your only communications window. We can't send a rescue ship all the way out there, so Aurora, you're just gonna have to meet us halfway. We've uploaded blueprints to the ship's computer.
Sandwich run, you in?
Yeah, give me a second. Black box data shows the high-security terminal in the captain's quarters is still functional.
Becky's leaving like in 5 minutes.
All right, tell Becky I'll just take the regular.
The regular.
Yeah, she'll know what I mean. The code should be...
If she doesn't,
Just tell her the regular, dude.
okay.
The
If I
code...
say regular, she's like, what's the regular? I have to come all the way back up here.
The code should be 2679. The regular's just a ham and cheese.
Okay, well, you just say ham and cheese.
Ham and cheese.
Okay.
See if we can find some stalkers juggling some stuff somewhere. There you are. You gonna go for it? Yeah, it's your favorite. Oh, you bring your friends. Bring your friends. No, go for the metal. The metal good. Metal tasty. There you go. Keep doing that. I need your teeth. Please keep doing that. Sweet. Fish are friends, not food. Help. Pretend I'm a fish. Alright, let's make some of these scanner room upgrades just so we can get them off our list. Alright, need a magnetite for that other one. Where did that upgrade go? Oh, I equipped it. Okay. I was like, how does this work again? Nice big range. Good deal. Alright, let's take some of these. Don't need those. Alright, for enameled glass, I just need glass in general. Let's see, I'm gonna need 8. I need 2 more.
Seconds.
All right.
Oxygen. Welcome aboard, Captain.
Well, shit.
Warning, emergency power only.
Well, here we are. Let's put the roof on while there's no power. This turned into a real fustercluck. On the plus side, we can look out and see the sky. That is pretty. Alright. Let me grab this one thing over here. This thing I don't need. Take all those parts. And I'm going to convert some of that into a door. Or a hatch. On the opposite end of this level. That way we can come in both sides of the base. And it'll be all nice and dandy. Right, then everything else goes into the grow beds. Oh, that was it. Alright, let's... I really need to find the heat generation power source like thing. I need to figure out where the another part of that schematic is for the heat thing. Because it's very necessary.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Yay, habitat power's back. We can get back to doing things. Well, now I think about it, we have power back, assuming that we don't use up all the power in order to charge the batteries that are being charged right now. I mean, that battery died at the last possible second. Alright. We basically have enough power to keep the lights on. And then this thing drains all the power still. Just can't win. Just can't win. Alright, let's find more surface sort of samples. Nice. So good to have charged batteries again. Alright, let's make this water thing. Actually, come to think of it, I could have my own little suite back in this direction. Or at least I thought I could. Let me see if I can... Which way is that leading? The correct way. Good. See, can I build this in this direction? No, I can't. Let me see here. This thing is obviously conflicting with that item, right? Yeah. Let's see. Alright, let's try this then. Let's build... Actually, now I'm thinking about it, I could build that out and then down. And then it could be close to the sea floor. That's one thing. I kind of like being a little bit up above so I can look down at things. You know, have like a more sort of even view. I don't know. Let's try something. We'll see how we go. Okay, so if I want to... Wow, that thing is conflicting even all the way up there. Dang. Alright, looks like this idea will not work. So let's just build the tubes. And then add more of the tubes. Yeah, I think we'll put it there. It's a little bit extra, but I like the idea of putting a
It may be prudent to separate
There we go.
work and leisure spaces to maximize productivity. Treat this space as your home. but never forget that it is not.
Need more glass.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Nice. I don't get why you can't place them in some parts. It's very strange. Restrictions for constructing are really weird sometimes. Can I really not put this anywhere in there? Let's see if this will work, or we can put glass around this thing without causing issues. I don't get why the restrictions are so weird with this stuff. Wait, so now it's working fine? Don't understand this. I just don't get it. I guess maybe the angle that I'm tackling them from is just weird sometimes. Either way. Why can't I craft... Is that pod really, like... Is the pod's, like, hitbox or whatever really massive? For some reason? This just feels wrong. Like, why is this a... Like, why can I do certain things? Attached components. What attached... This is becoming too much. See, that works fine. Don't get why there are so many issues sometimes. Some of these restrictions are really weird right now. They're very strange. Alright, let's put some miscellaneous things in here. Just to have some fun. Alright, this has to be on a wall. Let's move the windows. That way we can have our back wall, then we can have our front wall. The front wall can be the pretty visual thing.
You look like you could use some coffee.
Why can't I... Where can I place this fucking thing? It's just annoying me at this point.
Warning, emergency power only.
Calorie intake recommended. Oxygen.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Now that I think about it, I'm gonna remove. Actually, no. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna remove the counter. Let's remove these food things, and let's have like a food court area in the sort of main area, since I can't really put the water generating thing anywhere else. Actually, wait. Yeah, we'll make it all cool looking and stuff. Oh, that'll barely work. Yeah. The coffee thing.
You look like you could use some coffee.
Then we put one of these up here. Come on, there was a space where you would work. There we go. Agua. Nice. Alright, let's go take that one window apart just so we can make this little area work. It's cute, and I want to keep it. Go ahead and throw some stuff down in here. Alright, we're gonna get more stuff to fill in this room as we go, but we'll get there when we get there. For now, let's finish this up. Alright, let's finish some of these grow beds up. Alrighty. Little pink cap. These should be... Alright, these are working. Let's get these sorted out. Get all this stuff planted and sorted out. Growing. Doing what nature does. Actually, I forget, yeah. Marble melon is one of those things that doesn't reproduce, like, at all. Okay, these things don't reproduce either. Alright, probably gonna have to pick up a lot more small stuff just to make that area work. We are making it work, though. Let's see what else we got. Let's see. All this is aquatic. See, those are not. Alright, I have no idea what half of these things are, but we're going to continue doing it this way. Is that enough room to walk? That is. That is enough room. See, now I'm getting into that thing where it's like, do I want to put things in specific places? How do I want to manage this? Now I'm thinking about having like the fish in the middle, like all the like lesser fish. This is all probably going to be horribly misaligned, but who cares? Alright. Looking good so far. Alright, well, I gotta go, but we'll see where we can get next time. To those of you who made it this far, thanks for watching. If you'd like to see my other stuff, there are links to all my channels in the description. The main channel focuses on critical analysis of various mediums. The gaming channel focuses on general playthroughs and chill gaming content. The music channel holds various musical mashups, documentaries, discussions, and original works. The ESAS channel features archives of my Every Saturday a Stream series, which happens, you guessed it, on Saturdays, where I stream whatever and we chat. You can also check out my religious channel where I read the Bible and talk about different stories of how my faith has impacted my life. If any of that sounds interesting to you, feel free to give it a shot. Whether you do or don't, I'd like to thank you again for watching, and God bless.